Nearly a decade before the Clone Wars, Jedi Master Sidious reportedly commissioned a clone army for the Republic, supposedly under orders from the Senate. However, Obi-Wan Kenobi later expressed doubts about this claim, believing that Sidious had been killed before the army ever was ordered. In reality, this was part of Darth Sidious's grand scheme to plunge the galaxy into chaos and consolidate his power. Sidious, operating under his public persona as Supreme Chancellor Palpatine, skillfully orchestrated the Separatist crisis, using it to weaken the Republic and sow discord among the Jedi. At the same time, he trained Count Dooku, who had abandoned the Jedi Order as his Sith apprentice, bestowing upon him the name Darth Tyrannus. While the Republic saw Palpatine as a benevolent and selfless leader, he was in truth engineering their downfall from within. To maintain his charade, Palpatine hid one of his lightsabers inside a neuranium-coated statue of Sistros Nevet, making it impervious to scans, while the location of his second weapon remained unknown. Over the years, he carefully manipulated Anakin Skywalker, nurturing the young Jedi's frustrations with the Order and feeding his ambition. He often flattered Anakin, claiming that he was more powerful even than Yoda. This was all part of Sidious's long-term plan to corrupt Anakin and eventually turn him to his Sith apprentice. Sidious, knowing that Anakin's transformation into a Sith would take time, he needed an apprentice to carry out his will in the With Darth Maul presumed dead, he turned to Count Dooku. Together, they gained control of a behavioral modification biochip that Sidious had intended as a safeguard against rogue Jedi within the clone ranks. Sidious and Tyrannus secretly altered the chip's programming to serve their own purpose. With their modifications complete, they enlisted the bounty hunter Jango Fett as the genetic template for the clone army produced on Kamino. Each clone was implanted with the reprogrammed chip, ensuring their unwavering obedience to Sidious when the time came. This hidden directive, later known as Order 66, would ultimately be the downfall of the Jedi Order. In 26 BBY, Sidious dispatched Tyrannus to Solus to secure an alliance with the Sorosub Corporation, a key part of the Sith's growing influence. When Tyrannus reported that a Jedi Knight was also on the planet, Sidious ordered him to investigate the Jedi's purpose and prevent any interference in their plans. Under the guise of assisting in an investigation with the Caldana Syndicate, Tyrannus successfully eliminated the Jedi, ensuring the secrecy of the Sith's expanding web of control. With every move, Sidious tightened his grip on the galaxy, setting the stage for the Clone Wars, a conflict that would ultimately serve as the final step in his plan to destroy the Jedi and seize absolute power as Emperor of the Galactic Empire.